Sunny TV, Arsenal, we're live. Wembley, Wembley. We're the famous Arsenal, where we're going to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley. My old man, the beer, Tottenham said, I said, fuck off, follow short. We better not say the next bit. Arsenal are in search of their 15th FA Cup trophy. And who's going to stand in their way? It's just the scum of Chelsea and the scum of Man United. But one person who's not scum, who's with us today, right? And big ups for joining us, is Ray from City Fan TV. The only Centurions, according to him. Right? Maybe you feel 100 years old today, Ray. But I just want to invite all my other guests as well. We've got Ketch AFC, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Wicked, bro. Very happy tonight. We got Igal. He's looking like a ninja.
Woo! Otis from Ric Flair.
we got City Fan TV just dropped out, just like City did. We got Melvin Marks.
Good evening, everybody. I don't know the score, so don't tell me. I'll watch it later.
Melvin's been following Arsenal since they first won their first FA Cups in the 1930s under Herbert Chapman. No, not really. He's not that old. And we got a new person onto the stream, and you know what? And I want all of you lot to go and subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's Alex for the Arsenal. And look at Alex. Look at his setup there. Alex is changed the whole demographics of why YouTube and what fan setup should be. It could be in the Sky Sports studio. You'd never know. Alex, introduce yourself and your channel, my friend.
Oh, I appreciate it. Go and follow my channel For the Arsenal. You're more than welcome to join me whenever you get the chance. Thank you, Sonny, for having me on. It's a pleasure.
Brilliant. You had a brilliant watch along today, Alex. You know what? Please, guys, seriously, go and follow Alex and For the Arsenal channel, because it's really refreshing when you get a new channel was come up, and it's nothing to do with AFTV. It's just someone off their own back doing a new YouTube channel. So, and it's the videos this guy puts together is second to none. You know, he makes Steven Spielberg look like, you know, Rodney Trotter. We've got another guest who just joined us in the background. It's Wax Online. Wax, how you doing, bruv?
Yo, what's going on, people?
Hello to everyone in the comments. Hello to our channel partners, the Arsenal Inside That group. Ray's internet is intermittent, bit like his sex life sometimes. Ray, come back, Ray. Come back, Ray. Come back, Ray. Ray hasn't left us. That's actually his Ray with a tears in his face.
I've got a problem with my internet. Keeps cutting out.
All right, I'll tell you what, Ray. Tell us what went wrong for you today.
Well, I'm going to start off. I don't know if you can see me, because I can't see me.
We can see we can see Bart Simpson having a cry.
Well, you can't see me then. All right, come on. Well, what went wrong? Basically, we were crap. No, we were. As one of my mates said, we were ponderous, uninspiring, predictable. And actually, once the team was announced, and before the game, I was doing a live stream, and I said, I'm really nervous. I'm really very nervous tonight. And everybody's saying, oh, we're going to stuff Arsenal and this. And I said, no, I'm really nervous tonight. And actually, it's going to sound really crazy, but Pep picked our best 11.
Right, could I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Let me finish my point, man. Pep picked his best 11, and that actually was bad because it was too predictable. And I'm sure I said to you yesterday, and I spoke to other Arsenal fans during the week. I said, if you score, I said it's going to be the team who scores first. If we score first, we can stuff you. If you score first, I think we'll struggle. And I said we struggled every game since the restart where we haven't scored first. We've lost the game. We've not been good enough. And teams have just, but like Southampton did, put everybody behind the ball, and we can't do anything about it. We just end up lumping crosses in. So yeah, I'm going to take my hat off to you guys. Take my hat off, if you can see that.
We did. I mean, I think that looks like a Lauren Hardy hat, man. Where did you get that from?
Nah, that's a proper hat from Lock and Co. A proper old from the 50s or 60s. That. No, but the thing is, Pep picked his best team, and I think that went against us because it was too predictable. And once you got ahead, We were crap. I mean, let's be honest about it. You did a number on us. You had your stall sets out. I said to you guys, you've got to have 2 or 3 up front to put pressure on us. You've got to not let us have easy ball around the back, and have other guys to support the press. You did that, and once you got the goal, you give us nothing. So many times you had 9 men in the box, 10 men in the box. Times you had 11 men in the box. You know, I remember looking once across your edge of your penalty area. You had 9 men on the edge of your penalty area defending. And you guys were throwing the bodies in the way of the ball. You know, you've been slagging off David Luiz. He saved you a couple of times tonight. We had a couple of half chances, which we didn't take our chances as well. And if, it's the same old story. If you don't take your chances and you keep gifting the opposition opportunities, you get punished. And you played well. I don't want this to sound. It's not sour grape. You played well. You could have scored 4 or 5. There's no question about that. You had your chances. And you didn't. You're not convinced by Arteta.
Your internet is playing up a bit, right?
Did you hear that?
No.
Can't hear you, mate.
I'll turn it off. Come back on, but
your internet is playing up. So what we're gonna do? I think what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you to bed, right? We put Ray to bed. Ray, good night. You know what? Big up to Ray for coming on. You know, hopefully he'll come back on when he sorts his stream out. Let's go to the old head and the wise head and see how he saw the game. Melvin.
Well, if you're only going to give me 2 words, I'm going to say David Luiz. But further than that, I think the first 10 minutes I was very, very worried, seeing it all before. All of a sudden, we grew in confidence. They believed in the manager. They believed in themselves. And it was a fantastic tactical game. I think, really, I was so critical of some of the positions, the players he put on. For example, Maitland-Niles, who was immense, actually, that was playing on the wrong side, couldn't kick it with his left foot. Not his fault. When he got forward, he did it very well, but he couldn't cross the ball like Saka could have done. So I don't know if Saka's injured or something, not 100%. And I was very critical of that. I was very critical of Bellerin. And I thought at half-time I was shouting for Bellerin to go off, Maitland-Niles to go right back, and Saka to come on. But the manager, let's face it, what's he done? He's made us into a team that no other manager possibly could from the top 2. He's got us playing as a team. Let's face it, if we had the other manager that we had before, we would have got slaughtered by Man City. However bad Ray thinks Man City were tonight, if we had the old manager there, Emery, we would have got stuffed. And I'll tell you something, in the first 10 minutes, I thought we were going to get stuffed because we were playing the ball around the box again defensively. They should take that out of their locker straight away. But no, it's a great performances tonight. And I don't know who was man of the match. To me, it was Luiz. They're probably going to give it to Aubameyang, but I thought the goals he took well. And let's face it, he was the only one who scored. But I thought apart from that, some of his football was very, very poor. I don't want to be negative tonight.
Guys in the comments, who do you lot want in the final? For me, it's got to be Man United. Wax, shout out your channel, Wax, and tell us your thoughts of the game. And what I'm going to go around all of you quickly, and then we're going to go do the player rankings and get them out of the way, and then we're going to try and get some participation from people in the comments as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, guys, you can catch me Wax online on YouTube and so on and so forth. But in regards to the game, you know, just like Melvin said, when we first started, it was a bit shaky. I thought, you know, this could be, you know, Man City had a lot of possession, you know, they were looking all dominant. And we slowly grew within ourselves. I think, you know, it kind of calmed when we got the first goal as well. Once we got the first goal, you know, we looked comfortable after that. We looked much more confident. And certain players, you know, they looked very, very, they just played very, very well today. Very, very well. Kieran Tierney, I have to highlight Kieran Tierney. He was centre back. He was solid. He's playing centre back, solid. He's passing. I mean, that pass for the second goal, amazing. And David Luiz as well, another person that gets so much stick. Even Mustafi, another person that gets a lot of stick. I think like nearly every single player on that pitch played absolutely fantastic today, man. We have to give props to every single person. And another thing that I think worked in our favour is the drink break, because we got our second goal literally a minute or two after we had that last drink break, and I think, you know, Mikel Arteta got to the players, told them where the weak links were, what we needed to do, and we done it straight away. We implemented it straight away, and boom, the ball over the top, and Aubameyang in for the other goal. So, yeah, man, fantastic performance, guys, man, fantastic performance.
Kesh.
Yeah, mate. For me, the first 10 minutes was a bit nervy. But I think what we figured out was that you don't want to get drawn out onto the brain too much. I think that was a masterpiece, giving him a lot of space, just not getting too stuck into him. I think that's what disrupted his game. He's expecting the players to press him, but that's one player we didn't really press. And a lot of times he gave the ball away.
Yeah, well, I thought, you know what, City's danger in the Sterlings were very, very, very poor. Just want to big up Vegas Gunnar. Vegas Gunnar, JP, love you, my brother. Big up Miguel. United's talking trash like they're in the final already. They still have a game to play some more. Chelsea are no mugs. You know, Chelsea are no mugs. Let's come on to Alex for the Arsenal. Alex, give us your take on the game. And is this the way the new Arsenal are going to play now, or is it because we haven't got the personnel?
To be honest with you, I thought I had no interest in the Liverpool performance.
No,
just the result. I thought that was very negative.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
the way we played, but today was completely different. I thought we showed a perfect balance of attack and defence. Mm-hmm. You've got to be realistic in these sort of games. Man City are always going to have 60-65% possession against teams, and I thought we were the ones who were more likely to score. And you know, even the third or the fourth goal, I don't think Man City had any real chances that they created. The chances that they did have were all Arsenal shooting themselves in the foot, all self-inflicted. I think Aubameyang it's between him and Lewandowski, the best two strikers in the world at the moment. And you give him a chance, he's going to score. He could have had a hat-trick, he should have had a hat-trick, really. But I think it was a perfect performance from Arteta. The choice of personnel, everything was just spot on today.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head because there's a question they're saying, am I going on AFC anytime soon? No, never is the answer to that.
Yo, 1 second. Ray reacted to him saying Aubameyang and Lewandowski. What was that reaction, Ray?
It was... I'm sorry, Aubameyang, he's turned up tonight, okay, but how many times has he not turned up against the big teams? You know, if I'm right, that Carabao Cup final a couple of seasons back when we beat you 3-0, Aubameyang had a chance to score early on. He didn't. Same again tonight. He had a chance to score. It's it straight at the keeper. And he's, look, you know, top two in the world. I'm sorry. You know, I wouldn't even say Aguero's in the top two in the world. And he's better than Aubameyang. So I'm not having that, lad.
Yeah, I take your point, but you just gotta look at who's, you know, in the Arsenal side. Who's that?
That's Neighbours. That's Neighbours. There's a street party going on, and the Neighbours are celebrating Arsenal victory and our trip into the Europa League.
Yeah, just touching back on Aubameyang there. You just got to look at the rest of the Arsenal sides, mate. How many world-class players do we have other than him? You know, it's all well and good seeing Aguero and players like that, but they don't have...
No, but the point is, Melvin, you said Aubameyang's in the top two strikers in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not having that. I'd love to see how many of you guys are having that Aubameyang's in the top two. You didn't say second. You didn't say second in the world behind Lewandowski. You're putting him in at a par with Lewandowski, and I'm not having that either.
Aubameyang scored goals wherever he's gone, and he's playing in a really poor Arsenal side at the moment, and he's still putting up the same numbers as Aguero or anyone. You know, you put Aubameyang in that City side, and he scores 30 goals easy.
Fair point.
I will disagree with you again, because no one scores 30 goals in the City side, no matter how good they are. Even Aguero when he's been at his best.
Oh shit! What happened to his internet? Did you kick him out?
No, man, he got himself up. All I can say is, well, Lee Gunner.
Yeah. Yo, that guy needs to put respect on Arteta's name. He needs to stop doing this shit for clickbait and put respect on Arteta's name. Because at the end of the day, when you call him Mikel Wenger and all this bullshit, what the hell you doing, bro? Get a life.
I agree.
You know what? What's that? I've been told that AFC is slagging me off. You know what? Bring it on with your million subs slagging me off. Bring it on. Bring on my free advertising. Thanks very much. And this is the only real Put the Fans channel going. You know what? Because all these fans here have all come from social media. They're not the same. They're not the same pantomime characters in a room. But forget them. Let's go to positive stuff. Laka, you know, you didn't do much in the first half, Laka, but the second, you know, you done your bit. You put your foot in. You know, what's your thoughts to go to Wembley? You going to sign a new contract?
Oh yeah, you know. Yeah, we'll talk about it another time. Hey, you see how pissed off he was when he come off? But mate, yeah, he didn't deserve to come off today though. He was working hard, man.
Boys, let's go through some what's name player ratings. Everyone in the comments as well. Let's go through some player ratings, yeah. We're doing really quickly. There's 110 people watching. Big up yourselves, 110 people watching. Please do me a favour. If you watch on Facebook, hit your share button now and go subscribe on YouTube as well.
Don't forget, if there's 110 of you guys, we need at least 20% of you guys to subscribe if you're new and like that video. We won't talk until we get at least 20 more likes. Come on, guys.
Right. Anyway, we are going to talk because that's what the podcast is about. Anyway, Martinez. Let's start from the bottom. JR Martinez, give your rating, and everyone in the comments.
Martinez, I'll give him an 8.
Martinez an 8.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shots.
Alex?
I'll give him an 8 as well. I think he didn't have much to do, but the one thing he was called upon, that stop down to his left-hand side, that was a world-class save.
Mahrez.
Yeah.
Kesh is so delighted he's fallen under his desk, I think. He's fallen under the table. Wax?
I'll give him an 8 as well, man. He was on point. And another clean sheet as well, man. I think Martinez has to be our new number 1, man. No excuses.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I second that. And I give him a 9 actually.
You know what? The guy's handling, bruv, he's like a Nissan GTR, bruv. Honestly. The way he handles around the corners, bruv, he's like a Nissan GTR, honestly.
And it's not only that, it's like his positioning, his commanding of his box, his communication with his players, his distribution. Come on, there's so much more that he's got to his game than Leno hasn't got. It's clear for me that this guy needs to be number 1.
100%.
You know what, Wax? Yeah, in the beginning of the season, he was saying how he needs to get a shot in order to. I was like, sit down, man. What are you talking about? Yeah. He was actually threatening to leave. Imagine if he left and went and done that for someone else.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's doing well. Anyway,
Martinez, I'll give him. You know what? He didn't let in a goal. He's done nothing wrong. I'll give a 10 out of 10.
I'll give him 8. I still think his distribution tonight was as good, but I'll still give him 8.
Miguel.
I gave him a 9 already.
Well, I'll give him 9. I won't give him 10. Let's be realistic. I'll give him an 8. Let's go to Ray. Ray, the player who stopped Mendy, bruv. Hang on, which side was Mendy then? Was he down?
Left, down the left. You're right.
It was down there. No, the player who didn't stop Mendy. Well, actually, Bellerin. No,
Bellerin.
It was Bellerin. Yeah, Bellerin didn't. For me, didn't play too bad. No, Bellerin. He always cost with a sloppy ball, but so did Mustafi at some point as well.
Mustafi and Bellerin were the weakest links today. Out of all of them, I think.
Basically, who's that woman on the weakest link?
Bellerin and myself.
Who's that woman on the weakest link?
Oh shit! I was going to say Cameron Ward, but
But you're the weakest. You're the weakest link. So what do you give Bellerin today, bruv?
Bellerin, I didn't notice him. No, he did all right. He did all right. There was that good move where a few times he was coming down the right, putting men under pressure. Didn't Bellerin do the pass to Pepe for the first goal that he crossed in? And to be honest, I'll be honest, I didn't watch the Arsenal players the way you guys watch them. I'm watching the City players. But he had a decent game. I mean, look, I think most of the Arsenal players had very decent games. They put the bodies on the line. Something that City players weren't doing, you know. And I missed that. You know, Bellerin, David Luiz, everybody was Xhaka throwing themselves when they needed to. Have I disappeared again?
No,
he just frozen.
My computer's not having a good time. It must have been me throwing it when Aubameyang scored the second goal. That's done my computer in. But I think most of you guys had good performances. And, you know, as I said earlier, I don't know if you heard it, but I got to give you guys credit. You did a number on us, and, you know, we didn't know what to do. And when we start, I don't know if I said it to Sonny last night, when we started pumping high crosses in for Gabriel Jesus and Sterling to win, you know we haven't got any idea. You know we've got nothing else to do. And it was poor.
Who hasn't given Bellerin many ratings yet so far?
I haven't.
There's a bunch of us, Sonny. Dedicate one player to each person.
All right, okay.
Yeah, we just mentioned, and we just run through them quickly.
Yeah, you run through them quickly. Alex, give Bellerin a rating really quickly.
I'll give him a 7. I think his job was just to sit tight to the centre halves, offer nothing offensively, and just do his job defensively.
Kesh,
I'm going to give him a 6.
Wax,
7.
Melvin,
7.
Igal,
8.
I'll give Bellerin a 6. Let's go straight over to the other side. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, what a performance! What a performance from a right-footed player on the left-hand side, and he didn't give Mendy a sniff, mate. The only thing he gave a sniff was his shorts every time he couldn't get around him. God, JR.
Who's this? Bellerin.
No.
Sorry, Niles. Yeah, Niles. I'll give 7.5. He did good.
No halves, mate. No halves.
7.
For the Arsenal.
I'll give him a 9. I think considering he's been out for so long out of the team, I think he was outstanding.
Could easily be a man of match. Kesh.
I'm going to give him a 7.
Wax.
Yeah, I'm also giving him a 7, man.
Melvin.
I'll give him an 8 against Mahrez, by the way.
I'll give him
a 9. Didn't turn up, did he?
The king of Egypt was missing. So I don't know what video Wellies will do about Mahrez. Algeria, sorry. I don't know what video Wellies will do on his channel about Mahrez for this game. Igal.
No, Mahrez almost scored that chance, but Ainsley Maitland-Niles for me gets a 9.
Gets a 9 from me as well. Could easily be man of match. Kieran Tierney, what a player! What a player we've unearthed here for 25 million quid. We'll start with Igal.
Yeah, for me he gets a 8.
Melvin.
9. Every bit of a 9.
Wax.
Yeah, I'm giving him a 9, man. He was a G today, man.
Immense.
Kesh.
That's to be a 9.
Yo.
There's a defining moment where you cleared it.
9. I thought he was awesome.
9. I'll give him a 9 as well. David Luiz, for me, man of the match. How about you guys?
10.
9. I gotta give him a 9.
It's got to be someone in the defense that gets man of the match, man, because he was
at the end of every ball. Yeah,
he was, and not only that, he was commanding and instructing the rest of the defenders as well. So
that pass Aubameyang in the first half, Aubameyang should have scored.
Yeah, that I witnessed that. Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, you know, I have to give David Luiz a 10 as well, man. Definitely man of the match.
Edman, what's the matter? Edman, what's the matter, bruv? You crashed your car or something, bruv? Honestly, I wasn't his biggest hater, but doubt. I could doubt, but at the end of the day, when the guy plays exceptionally well, you got to say he's played exceptionally well. What do you want me to say? He constantly played bad. He played exceptionally well. But you know, let's judge him on today.
This is the reason for why he got that extended contract there.
Right, who are we on? David Luiz, Melvin.
10.
10 for me as well.
Yo, can I say something about David Luiz? After the game, he did the interview, and they said, "How do you feel that the player's been criticized?" And he said, "You can say you've been criticizing me, and I've had a career. I've played long enough, and I know these things happen, and you just have to come out the other side a better player." And I rate him for that.
That's a fantastic Brazilian accent. It could have been David Luiz saying that. Wax.
Who's this? Who are we voting for?
David Luiz, bro. You should know David Luiz just by his accent, bro.
I gave him a 10 already.
Kesh?
10.
10. Alex?
10. He was my man of the match.
Yeah, 10.
10. Right.
He did his job and more.
Shukran Mustafi, my Albanian brother.
He gets
Because we won, I give him a 6.
He looks like he's done his hamstring though, which is a bit worrying.
He's faking it. He was faking it.
Because we're rather going to get Rob Holding in or Sparta in to replace him.
No, Socrates not playing a game the rest of the season.
What'd you give him, Miguel?
I'm giving him an 8.
8. Melvin?
7.
David Luiz? No, we're doing Mustafi. Everyone in the comments.
Mustafi.
Wax.
I'll give him a 7.
Kish?
7.
7. Alex?
7.
7. Alex, we won, man. Get me excited. We won, bro. We won.
I actually forgot Mustafi almost scored as well, didn't he? That was
Mate, Joe, did you guys think it was a penalty?
Did you see the shape of his body to get that?
Alex, there's no good having all them pyrotechnics, bro, all the fireworks going off everywhere, bro. You need to give us a bit of life, bro. Like,
yo, quickly, did everyone think it was a penalty, yes or no?
No chance.
I didn't think
No chance. What did you give him, Joe?
I gave him a 6. I started, remember?
Okay. Who we got? Granit Xhaka was the best player in the first half for me. Absolutely. The game was plugging holes like fucking Thames Water, bro. Honestly. You know, let's go with JR.
8.
8.
Strong
Alex?
one.
I'll go 8 as well.
Do you know what? Where's all the Man City fans tonight? Abdullah from Iraq, where are you, bro? Where are you all?
Yeah. My computer froze. What happened? Did you guys rate? Did Wax rate Xhaka?
We ain't got to him yet. Alex, would you give Xhaka?
8.
8. Kesh?
8.
Do you know what? Xhaka was as solid as Kesh was in the middle there, right? Look how solid Kesh is there, right? This guy hits the gym, I'll tell you. Look how solid he's there. That's how solid Xhaka was today. Wax?
Yeah, I'll give him an 8, man. He was solid.
8. You know what? I'll give him an 8 as well. Anthony Roberts. Big up Anthony Roberts, bro. Melvin?
I can't believe it. I'm going to give him an 8. I think he deserves it. I can't believe it.
He was solid in the first half, especially.
That guy was plugging holes like the plug in the bath, bruv, honestly.
Yeah, midfield was strong today. They did their job, man.
Ceballos didn't have.
No. I never said my Xhaka. I'm giving him a 9. And this guy is going to be our Jordan Henderson. Everyone hated Jordan Henderson, and now they love him. Everyone hates Xhaka. They're going to love him after a couple.
The only person who keeps going about Jordan Henderson is you, bro. Jordan Henderson is going to be the bit next Granit Xhaka, not the other way around. Okay. Let's go to Ceballos. So, what? To be honest with you, wasn't Ceballos' best game?
No, I think Ceballos done well, man. I think in the first half, I see him doing well, man.
Yeah. He was putting out a few fires, wasn't he? Ceballos, I'll give him a 7, a strong one. Yeah, strong 7, I think. Did his thing.
Nick Iqbal, big up yourself, Nick. You know what? Congratulations for winning the league, you bastards. First you pull our pants down, and then City after on steroids. Yeah, I'd say. Like Alex said though, when we beat United, not United, Liverpool. It was a boring game, and we didn't have that killer instinct up front. But today we just got that spot on. You know, that was like cocoa butter on waxy skin, right? Igal, what do you give Ceballos?
I give him a 7. I think he had a decent performance. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't bad.
What did you give him?
With me, I'll give him a 7.
Alex, what did you give him?
I'd give him an 8.
Melvin, what did you give him?
He's been a solid 8 for weeks.
Yeah, it's been good.
I think he broke up a lot of attacks today. I'm giving him an 8.
Yeah, you know what? It's amazing how many tackles that guy does. You know what? Is the Lucas Torreira who's not Lucas Torreira? You know, with more skill.
I'm saying, like, Ceballos, I see him doing a lot of defensive duties today.
Yeah, he is. They should put him in front of number 10 Downing Street, bruv. The geezer's got he can defend that geezer. Who else we got? We got Ceballos.
You missed Kesh. You missed Kesh.
Kesh, did we miss Kesh? Kesh, did I miss you?
I'll give him an 8.
I didn't miss you, Kesh. I just ignored you. No, not really. All right, let's go on to Nicolas Pepe. What a fantastic ball for what's name's goal? Batman's first goal.
Second time he did that.
Yeah.
I
you know what I liked
put respect on his name too.
You know what I liked at the fact is that he didn't dilly-dally on the ball. He just got the ball, looked up, and he passed it. Now, usually Pepe is used to getting that ball, dilly-dally, and wanting to do one or two things before he even passed it. He might not even do anything. He might just try and pretend to drop a shoulder or try and do something, and it fails. But today, he just got the ball, looked up, passed it, and it was a great.
Right,
Actually,
I'll give you a channel. I'll give you a channel. An extra shout out if you sing me a dilly dally song. Right, okay. We got who are we on? We got Pepe. You gave yours, JR.
Pepe. Shit. 8. He assisted, isn't it? So 8. I'll give him an 8. I want to say 7, but that assist was
that ball was magical, bro. That ball was magical. You know,
the vision as well. The vision. You know what I mean? So,
Alex.
I'll give him a 7. I think he's very in and out of the game at the moment in most games, but he's shown glimpses of how potentially world class he is. So I'll give him a 7.
Ketch.
I'm gonna give him an 8.
Wax.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him a 7 as well. He done his job, and what he had to do, he done it well. Melvin.
7.
he did fall off in the second half as well, didn't he?
Yeah, the geezer's not strong enough to play 90 minutes, is he, really? Wembley, don't forget, Wembley is an unforgiving pitch. Igal.
8.
Okay. Alex Lacazette. I thought first half he held the ball up really well.
Yeah, I think that was his role today. I don't think he would have known he wasn't going to have much service, and defensively was his role today. I think he did well. I think I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, dropping deep a lot.
I'll give him an 8. Yeah, remember that ball he passed to Pepe and Pepe couldn't control it properly. That would have been a mad goal.
That's what I'm trying to say about Pepe, man. His first touch is not all there, is it? It's a bit like.
I don't think that was even his first touch. I just think he was already gone at the ball.
It was, yeah, but that pass, man. Oof.
Yeah.
What about the pass to Bellerin that he made for the outlet when he was in the middle between 3 people?
What about you give it to player ratings to start with? Kesh.
8. I give him an 8. I give him an 8.
Kesh.
Laka, I'm gonna give him a 8.
Wax online.
I'm gonna give him a 7.
Melvin.
8. Worked so hard, and he made the first goal. He won it. Give it to Bellerin, to Pepe, to Aubameyang. Yeah, 8. Aubameyang. You know, what a killer! What a killer this geezer. That's him. If anyone didn't know he was.
Yeah, I got to give him a 10. If we're giving Luis a 10, he's got to get it as well.
Hey, Alex, see what I have to put up with, bruv. You do production film editing, bruv. We want to bring the conversation around to Aubameyang. All we could do is bring up a picture, bruv. You would have brought up fucking Superman flying down the fucking screen on your channel. Alex, what do you give?
I give him a 10. I give him a 9. He missed the one chance, but defensively, he's just awesome. He's awesome.
You ruthless bastard, Alex, man.
I can't give him. I give Louise a 10, so I'll give him a 9.
Kesh?
9.
9. Wax?
Yeah, I'll give him a 9 as well.
Melvin?
8.
8.
Ooh, Melvin.
Egal?
There's no rules. I'm giving 2 players a 10 today. I'm giving him a 10.
You know what?
No, Sonny, hold on. Melvin's got to explain that 8, man. I want to know. He won us the game.
I'll explain. It's a very big word, right? If it's a very big word.
I got my dictionary. Go on.
Once he missed that first chance, hadn't Pepe done that world-class ball to him, we would have been spitting blood at half-time about Aubameyang. I think he was fortunate that he got another chance from a world-class cross from Pepe. He should have scored that one. I'm sorry. 0-0 in the semi-final of a cup. He smashed it right under no pressure. Dead centre of goal where the goalkeeper was.
He should have placed it.
Yeah, beautiful.
You know what? I think that is harsh. You know what? I'll tell you something. I got to go up in front of the magistrate soon for driving offence, and I just hope the magistrate is nothing like you, Melvin, because I know you're a pillar of the community as well. That is harsh, bro. That is harsh. He'll take away my license for 6 years. He would, right? That outside of the foot finish was, you know what? That was on Reed, his pomp, bro, especially that second finish.
The second finish was on point, man. Straight through Edison's legs as well.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we should have been up 3-0 at halftime.
But let's talk about Arsenal. And everyone in the comments as well, right? Arsenal Inside Out group as well, and everyone who else is watching on Facebook and YouTube and around the world. Are Arsenal pleasing on the eye or not? Is this style of play the Arsenal way?
It's getting better, man. It's definitely getting better. I can say that. Well, like the players seem to. You know what it is? The players just need to be themselves a bit. They need to.
No, they don't want to be themselves. They want to be other people. Let's not let them be themselves. Let's not let them be themselves.
No, I'm just talking about it. What I mean is that the players need to express themselves a bit. That's all it is. Once they go on the field and they're free to kind of express themselves and they're comfortable with the setup, they're comfortable with the players that are playing around them, we're gonna see better attacking football. We see spells of it today. And I'm telling you now, we're going to see, once we get 1 or 2, 3 other players into the team.
A quick question for all of you, right? And everyone in the comments, right, as well. We're going to face either Chelsea or United tomorrow. It's the form team at the moment is United. So chances are they're going to probably win, and we're going to face United. Who would you rather face, and who do you think the easier game would be against?
For me, I don't really think you can look at it like that. When it's a final, if it's just a normal league game, then yeah, I suppose you could say that. But a final, anything can happen. Both teams will be up for it, and there's a chance to get one over another team. So I'll take any of them.
I don't think there's an easier team in both of them as well. I think Chelsea will just go for it. We know that. Man U will have the defense. The midfield's going to be on point, and then Rashford and Martial are going to be scoring goals as well. So yeah, they might just take it a bit, but yeah, both of them are scary at the moment.
For the Arsenal,
I think potentially they're 2 very different games. I think Chelsea would be
more suited to us.
I think probably Chelsea, because I think they'll pick up the possession more and play like City did today, and we can hit them on the break, whereas I think United will hit us on the break, and I'd worry against United's front 3. I'd rather play Chelsea, but I'd want to play Chelsea, but I think United is going to win.
Melvin?
I'd rather play Chelsea actually because I think their forwards would be too good for us. United. Yeah, I'd rather play Chelsea.
Miguel.
I don't think these guys care who we play. They're just happy we won today's game, and we move on. And personally, if I could pick, I'd pick Chelsea, but I think Man United is the bigger threat. So definitely go for Chelsea. Hopefully, we face Chelsea.
All right, this is a good question, Kesh.
Mm-hmm.
How many players do we need to seriously challenge the top 4 given this team?
5.
All right, okay. And who would you guys improve on?
Can you repeat that?
Who would you improve on in the current squad?
Mustafi.
I'll say Mustafi. I'll put Bellerin in there. There's talks that we might be trying to sign some Ceballos. Wouldn't say it's my personal preference, but if Arteta believes in him, then go ahead. Someone with a bit of energy, you can just say, you know what, you're going to take that guy out of the game for the whole 90 minutes. You're going to be on him. And then that creative force that can bring the ball forward, have a bit of imagination, to stick someone through. I do feel we need another winger as well. So I'll say a right back, a centre back, 2 centre mids, and a winger.
Can you imagine, Wax? Can you imagine Arsenal without Ceballos at the moment?
Yeah.
That's a big statement. I mean, take Ceballos out of the Arsenal team at the moment. Who would you? Who's got his skill set to play there at the moment?
In my opinion, in the Premier League, or what in the Arsenal team right now?
In the Arsenal team. In the Arsenal team.
Oh, in the Arsenal team right now. No. Ceballos and Xhaka are our best centre midfielders. The other 2 are absolutely terrible at the moment. You guys know how I feel about Guendouzi, and as we've seen, where since he's gone, things have stepped up, and I mean he's got a big problem. So, but Torreira, I'm not too sure what's going on with Torreira, man. Like Torreira could be another one. He could have been another overgassed player that was, I don't know.
He don't like it in England. He just wants to go in it. That's what.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually Guendouzi, but Guendouzi probably sums him up.
Guendouzi, I don't even know what his name is, but yeah, Torreira's probably going to go. Guendouzi looks like he's probably going to go. I reckon we're going to bring in at least 2 centre midfielders this summer.
Football 4-5-1. Sonny Guardiola. How did you get back from Wembley so quickly after the match? Well, Alex Lacazette had a fast car.
Oh man.
I've got a show for you. I just want to say something. I just think all the fans need to get behind Arteta. I do believe that the board will provide what he needs. I genuinely do think that. I don't know if it will be enough to challenge the top 4 next year, but maybe if you keep a banger, obviously my idea has always been to say, if you can't keep him, then the badge is bigger than any player in it. So,
Kesh, let me ask you a question, bro, before you go. What are you up to tonight, bro? Where you going?
I'm going out to have a drink, man.
Which end are you from, bro? Whereabouts are you?
Croydon.
Listen, bro, where do we go at, man? Me, JR, Wax, bro. We're looking for a night out, bro. Miguel's wife won't let him out. Alex is too far, and Melvin is henpecked.
Whatever, boys, man. We'll have a drink, whatever.
Let's do this, man. Let's do this. After the cup final, bro, we need to go and celebrate.
Sweet, boys. You take care.
Later on, bro. Later on. Right, a space has become free. Everyone in the comments. I'm putting the link in the comments. Anyone who wants to come on and say your piece, right? You're welcome to jump on the stream. Guys, we've been going 43 minutes.
You know what I think? You know what I want to say, yeah?
Go on, my friend.
You see Kroenke. Kroenke's a businessman. So as long as you can show Kroenke the results, right, he will give the money. And based on the 2 performances that we've had against 2 big teams, I think it's going to convince Kroenke to give Arteta the money, because Arteta is demonstrating that he needs the real players. He needs qualified players. He's been saying this out loud, you know, indirectly, directly, or whatnot. Yeah. And based on these 2 results that we've had against Liverpool and Man City, I've got a good feeling that Kroenke is going to back him to pull out the money this season. Let's hope for it. Let's hope for it, guys. Let's hope for it. Come on. FA Cup final, boys. FA Cup final.
We're there.
We're bringing it home.
You know what?
Home, mate.
Give us a rating, right, for Arteta in his first half of the season. It's got some final, boys. Against all the odds.
Pre-corona or after corona?
No, since he started.
I'll give him a 9. I'm giving him a 9, man. I'm gonna give him a 9.
Melvin?
9.
Last night you asked this question, I said 8.5, but based on today's result, it's gone up to a 9.
Alex, was you an advocate of Arteta when he first came in?
This time around, I actually wanted him, but when it was between him and Emery, I wasn't so sure back then. But I don't know what it was this time round. I really fancied having him in. I'd give him a 10. I don't know what he could have done any better with the players he had. If you think of how much of a mess we were in under Emery, I couldn't even see us beating like Bournemouth at home. We've come on leaps and bounds since then. It's a different side.
The interesting thing would be how would we play against a lesser team who actually sit back? Then we can't sit back and can't play counter-attacking game. Masterson's put the cat amongst the pigeons, and he says if Ozil recovers from his back injury, does he come back into the squad for the final? He ought to, especially if it's United we're playing. What's your thoughts on that?
What, is he serious?
Nah. Look, if Ozil's going to play again, he ain't going to play again until next season, mate.
Yeah. Things are going well. You don't want to change anything. The midfield's strong. Keep it as it is.
Where does Ozil play though? If we're playing the back 3 or the back 5, whichever way you want to look at it, where does Ozil play? Unless you play him on the wing, I can't see him getting any game time.
Crazy Guna, welcome to the channel, bruv.
What's going on, boys?
You got your camera the wrong way round, my brother. Turn your camera round. Round. That's it.
There you go.
That's what you want to. All them days in the gym, bruv. We want them shoulders to look broad, bruv. We want nice and wide. What's your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think it was a masterclass performance, man. It was nice to see. Showed that Liverpool game weren't a fluke. We've just got to ride it out and make the most of what we've got at the moment, and that's about it, really. I think it was good, happy, and bring whoever it is on in the final now. Hopefully Chelsea, but we go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, Sonny, what do you call it? There's this picture that I put. Can you put it on the screen?
Is that a picture? I thought it was a ghost.
Yeah, there's a picture in the overlay, and I just want everyone to see it. I honestly, get the other stream out. For some reason, I'm in 2 streams.
No, you
guys.
Hang on.
I think we have about 5 to 6 players that can. I think we only need to purchase maybe 4 players. And if we purchase 4 players, I think we're going to be good. If we get another midfield option, if we get another winger and 2 defensive options to replace Socrates, which will be William Saliba, and you buy 1 more center back. So I think we only need to buy 3 players and we'll be back in top 4. And maybe in 2 years' time, we can be even challenging. And this picture right here, I think 4 of those players are crucial for next season. And anyone who criticizes Xhaka or David Luiz, you gotta look at what we've done the past couple of games. They've been crucial to our performances, and David Luiz and Xhaka stepped up big time. So as much as you criticize them, we have to big them up when they do good. And guys, we can't ship out every single player. So realize that David Luiz and Xhaka are going to be here next year, and if they make mistakes, they make mistakes. But sometimes they have amazing games, like they have had against the past 2 games. So I'm happy.
I think the best thing about Arsenal at the moment is this guy here in the corner. Go on, JR.
No, I said basically that picture you showed on the left side, let them go and keep the ones on the right.
They're all under contract, mate. You can't get rid of them.
I'll tell you something. Let's get it right. We would be a better team if we did get rid of the ones on the left and we kept the ones on the right.
And just replace them with the right players. You know what I mean?
You can upgrade on Xhaka, and you can upgrade on David Luiz massively. What do you reckon, Melvin?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, listen, they've played well the last couple of games. They've both been brilliant, and I'm not fans of either. But over a season, you know, you're not going to get consistent performances out of them. You can get players that will give it every week, and not just 3 or 4 times a season. So I would definitely think there's upgrades there for those players.
Masterson has made a point to Wax. He says, Wax, do you know that Kroenke is hemorrhaging money on both sides of the Atlantic? Shame it's not blood. Has loans of over 6 billion in the US. He's not taken another major loan for Arteta to spend, I guarantee you. He's going to have to do something because he knows that this Arsenal not strong enough.
Yeah, you know, well, at the end of the day, if you invest in the team and Arteta does well, you get your money back, don't you? That's more. So,
bro, all due respect to whoever that is, Swiss Ramble is the financial guy that I trust the most. And what he said about Arsenal's finances after this whole situation, now the debt being under Stan Kroenke's stewardship and not being a third party, that puts Arsenal in a better situation to spend more money.
You know what? This is a good point. Vegas Guna is turned around and said, why didn't we play Saka today? Yeah, what's your answer to why didn't we play Saka today?
We're just keeping him. I think just keeping him safe. We want to keep playing him and that.
I think a lot of that has to do with Ainsley Maitland-Niles is so good with one-on-ones and his pace as well. And I think he really nullified City down that side. Crazy Guna, what do you reckon?
I reckon Pepe, even though he's young, he's got a bit more experience. Aubameyang and Lacazette, you have to play. And I think there's a bit of player management there as well. Saka's been playing well, but at the same time, there's certain games you've got to take the young boys out just to have a bit of reality check. You know, we've had it in the past with run players into the ground for the right or wrong reasons, and I just think it's tactical. Pepe was better equipped for today, and that's it. And I don't think it was a bad move. Even if we lost, I know it would have been hindsight, but it is what it is. And Saka will get something from that as well. He'll get something from that, watching that from the bench.
Alex, for the Arsenal YouTube channel, who would you have in goal? Who would you have in goal for the final? Well, I don't know if what's name going to be fit. Leno's going to be fit actually.
Yeah,
but I think who would you rather have? Would you rather have Leno or Martinez behind the six to Arsenal?
I think the reports are saying that Leno's returning to full training before the end of the season, but I can't see him participating in any matches before then. But if it was one or the other, I think you'd be crazy to take Martinez out now. He's done nothing wrong. Next season's going to be interesting. You know, I think it'll probably come down to what they like in training, and Mikel will make a decision from there. I don't think Leno walks back in the side anyway. You know what? I think Martinez. When you look at Martinez, he fills up the goal. When you look at Leno, he's like a little boy between the posts. You know. Don't you not think? You know, when you look at Martinez, it looks like it's someone who he spreads his body out and he takes out the width for the goal. Where Leno, it's too small to be a goalkeeper for me. Melvin, what do you reckon?
Martinez has got to keep the spot. You can't. If you drop him for the final, if Leno's fit, obviously, I think he'd just have to go. And out of the two, I'd rather keep Martinez anyway.
Yeah, he's an Arsenal guy.
Martinez 22 says, "Fuck off, Miguel." He says Swiss Ramble doesn't know much about KSC's numbers in the US. He said that about himself. Masters, I knew that's what you were thinking when you was typing, Masters, because I know you will. So Masters.
Okay. Yo, tell him, Masters, you come on here and me and you go down and we'll debate, and I'll talk to you, and guess what? At the end of it, I'm telling you, you'll go back crying to your mother.
Well, that's a bit harsh.
Okay, there we go.
He's not. I'm bouncing out, man.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah, fantastic win. Looking forward to the final. If we actually win this final, then we need to go out, man. Do a little link up. But you guys, peace out, man. Peace out.
Wax. Before you go, shout out your channel, before you go.
Wax Online, man. It's Wax Online.
Go and support Wax Online. Go and subscribe to his channel. Is my boy. I'm his boy, whichever way you want to look at it. I'm older than him, so he's my boy. But go and subscribe to his channel.
Subscribe, go and check it out, man. Doing the gossip every single day. You know, keeping you up to date with what's going on with Arsenal. So guys, support him, man. Guys, select the like on those videos.
Respect, mate. Thanks for joining us, bud. Thanks for joining us.
Boys. Peace out, man. Have a good night.
We're going to come to the end of it. I just want to, Masters has come back and says, Igal, do you know Conky has a court case in the US, which he, if he loses, he has to dish out hundreds of millions to St. Louis. Do your research, bro. We'll leave it out there. We don't want to come back from you, Igal, because you're pretty rich, Masters, and Masters is right, you know. But we're for the Arsenal, Alex, shout out your channel, bruv.
Yeah, follow for the Arsenal. It's a new channel. It started about 2 or 3 months ago, and it's growing quickly. You're more than welcome to drop in and have a look at it. Completely up to you.
Go and check out for the Arsenal, please, everyone in the comments, because I want all you lot to subscribe to Alex, right? Because I want all you lot to keep hammering him in the comments, so he could come and do some work for us. So there's method in my madness. There's method in my madness. Whether he did or he didn't, you know what? Go support Alex. He's got a fantastic YouTube channel, and you know you can do his support, and it's different. It's brilliant.
Cheers, man.
Respect to everyone. Everyone in the comments. We're into the FA Cup final. We're in 2020.
Not me like that.
We're in the FA Cup final. Melvin, what's your final words?
Can't believe we've actually done it. You could have said to me 6 months ago we're going to be in a FA Cup final, and I said stop taking what you're taking. That's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I'm buzzing. I haven't buzzed like this for us for years for the Arsenal. That's brilliant. Getting to the final now is much bigger than getting the final with Wenger those last 3 out of 4 years. Much more exciting. Really, I mean that. Fantastic.
You know what? Yeah. As Arsenal fans, we've suffered. You know, we've suffered, and even to make it to the final in the turbulent years we've had under that Wally Unai Emery, right? Even though Unai Emery got to Europa League final, to get to the final, the FA Cup final this season, with everything what's gone on in the world, with the pandemic and everything else, you know, it'd be a tribute if Arsenal win this final to all the ones who have suffered throughout the pandemic. And you know, it gives us all a bit of give us a smile about. Craig Gooner, what's your final word?
Yeah, buzzing, man, absolutely buzzing. I think we'd never thought this. We went back 6-7 months ago when Emery was leaving. You would have thought this is a joke. Yeah, we're still so far off the pace, but I think this could be a real starting block. If he does well and he wins his final, I think they'll back him. They have to. They don't have any choice. So absolutely buzzing.
You know what? On this channel, we're always happy to extend our family and to basically use people's skills. So Ramon Sem, bro, I would 100% take you up on that, bro. I'm going to put my Twitter handle on here. That's my Twitter, official Sunny1. If you're on Twitter, please drop me a line. If you're not, either follow me on Sunny TV Arsenal in my what's name on my Facebook page, or alternatively, just drop me an email. Let me put my email in as well. Igal, talk some shit before I start this email in, please.
Yeah, you guys do realize if Tottenham finish 7th and we win the FA Cup and we finish even 9th or 8th. Tottenham get kicked out of the Europa League and we jump into Europa League.
No way. They don't let us both go.
No. So if we win the FA Cup and Tottenham finish 7th, they get automatically taken out of out of Europa League, and we get put into Europa League. So next year they won't have Europa League football.
I swear to God, that club must hate us, you know, seriously. Right? The stuff we've done to them, winning the league at theirs twice, like beating them. How many times did we pip them to top 4 by 1 point? And you know, we just tormented their lives, and they done nothing to us. Nothing.
Yeah, I honestly believe.
Go on, Melvin.
One of the times we picked them, we did it by a strand of spaghetti. Not 1 point.
That is well. It goes on.
Ramon Sem, that's my email. That's my email, my brother. Please drop me an email, and I'll give you my number. We'll have a chat. And anyone out there in the world, whoever thinks they could contribute to this channel in any way, whether it's coming on a podcast or whether you want to contribute within any of the groups on Facebook or whatever social media, or you want to do anything, or you're a wizard at whatever you do.
Send in your videos also.
Yeah, you know. Also, you want to send in your videos, whatever you want to do. Just hit me up on my email, and you know what. because this channel is for you guys. So please, I could do with all your help. Because I'm just an old guy who's trying to find my feet on YouTube. Anyway, so
Sonny, do you want to do a watch along for the final? I'm in.
You know what? Maybe.
might have to link up and do
You know,
that,
do you know what we do? Do you know what? I'll tell you what we do for the final, right? I'll tell you what we do for the final. We'll help Alex if he wants us, right? And we'll jump on his channel for the final.
Yeah, I'm
if
done with that.
If he wants us. If he doesn't want us, just you'll be tuning into Alex and be on his phone.
I'm down for that.
That's like, Alex, to support you, if you want us to go on there as guests on your channel, you know, we're happy to go on. If not, if you want to do say on your own, you know, we'll still support you anyway.
Yeah, no problem.
But big up all my guests. Big up everyone in the comments. I love you all. Please do us a favour. Subscribe to Sunny TV Arsenal. Subscribe if you hate Tottenham. Subscribe if you hate them. Wembley, where the famous Arsenal. Where we're going.
She won.
There she
The
is.
Arsenal. The Arsenal.
Yeah.
The Arsenal.
Oh, that's the whole final, right?
Yeah.
Aston Villa.
Oh, okay.
Come you guys, you've done us proud tonight. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to watch the game all over again. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to watch
Put
the game
respect
all
on
over again.
Arteta's name, people.
And I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to watch it again tomorrow. All right,
Fellas. Love
Thank
you.
you,
See
guys.
you again,
Love
man.
you.
Take care, guys.
Enjoy your night. Enjoy your night, guys. Go and have a drink on me. 'Cause I'm too
Well,
tired.
Melvin's already started. That flask ain't got water in it.
Thank you. Go and follow Wax online. Go and follow his channel, and also go and follow Alex on for the Arsenal as well. Melvin, I love you. Miguel, my partner on the channel, love you. JR, love you both. And everyone in the comments, please subscribe, share, and just that big favour. We really appreciate it. Take care of Arsenal. Arsenal are in the final, and
See you
we're going
guys.
to win the FA Cup. Come on,
Put
Arsenal.
respect on Arteta's name, people.